Hey everybody, it's me, Tom Angleberger, author of The Strange Case of Origami Yoda, The Mighty Chewbacca and the Forest of Fear, lots of other Star Wars books, and also, of course, Princess Label Maker to the Rescue, one of the Origami Yoda books. And if you ever saw this book, you may have wondered, what about her brother, Luke Skywalker? So I'm surprised to find out I've never made a video about Luke Skywalker. Not only did he not get a book, he didn't even get a video. So today I'm going to fix that by making a video to show you how to fold Luke Skywalker. Now, he's actually pretty simple, but he can be a little fussy. He's going to be a little tricky to get his hair right. We're trying to go for that big 70s hair look that Mark Hamill had back when he filmed A New Hope. So let's see if we can do it. We'll put him down for now, and we're going to get out. Now, this is a quarter of a sheet of paper. I just cut up a regular sheet of paper into 4. You can also use a full sheet of paper if you want. It's going to work out just about the same. This size will give you a finger puppet. A full sheet of paper will give you a hand puppet. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to take your paper and you're going to fold down. The first fold is going to be to make his hair. So let's fold this down. And this is one of the difficult folds. You've got to try to figure out exactly how big you want to make it. Let's compare it to this. Okay, that looks like I've folded it down a little too far. So we're going to go back and we're going to make it a little smaller than that. Okay, and okay, it's a little shorter, so that's about what we want because the angle is actually going to make it a little longer. So that doesn't make sense, but it will in a minute. So what you've got here is you've got just this one fold down now, like that. And I'm going to take this other fold down to the bottom. I'm going to fold that up. That's going to be his tunic. That's not as important exactly how big it is. You just want to make sure you're leaving plenty of room for his face. All right, let's see what we got. Is this about right? It's about right. So pretty much it's just about 1 inch on the top and 1 inch on the bottom. Pretty simple. Okay, and we can always go back and fiddle with it later to get it to look right. All right, let's flip this over. And now we're going to do the folds that actually turn it into a finger puppet. These will be very familiar. If you've seen any of my videos before, you're going to take one side. You're going to fold it across like this. Basically, we're folding it into thirds, but do not worry about getting exactly into thirds. We don't worry about anything like that around here. Then you're going to take the other side, and you're going to fold it over like that. And later, we're going to lock the back parts together. But let's not do that yet, because we're going to unfold it here now that we know what the different parts are. And the first thing we'll do is we'll color the top part here yellow. And then you can open this part up and color pink in here for where his face is going to go. Okay? I'll do that really sloppy and really quick because I don't want to waste your time here watching me color. So we're just going to color like that. Keep the yellow handy because we're going to need it again in a second. And then we open this up. And everything in between here is going to be pink. Like that. Okay, you can do a much better job. I just didn't want to waste a bunch of time on it right now. So we fold that back. Okay, that's what we got right now. Fold this up again and all right. We're getting there. Let's figure out how to make that part in his hair. Okay, what we're going to do is you're going to take one side here and you're going to fold it down. So this is going to go across at an angle. Okay, but we're not going to fold all the way across. So what we do, put this at a little bit of an angle, and it doesn't take much, and start creasing across. But when you get about halfway across, you stop, take the other side, move it down to an angle, and start folding across from there. You're going to end up with a little bit of a lump in the middle. You're going to squash down, and that's what makes the part in Luke's hair. Does he part it to the left or to the right? I don't know, but this one went to the right. There we go. Looking good? All right, now when we fold it up, you'll see that we're getting there. We're going to fold these down in a minute, but first I want to make sure his hair comes out to the side of his head. That's going to give him that great Luke Skywalker look. So let's flip this over. Okay, now check this out. This is going to be a little bit of a weird fold for us. This corner here is going to go down and become part of his hair, and we're going to have to color some of this in a minute. So to make that fold easier, you're going to stick a finger in there and sort of fluff that up. That's going to sort of make this here. Now you could squash it back down where it came from, or you could squash it down at a little bit of an angle. So fluff it up, and then when you go to squash it down, you're going to make sure that this corner here lines up with the edge of the puppet or sticks out just a tiny bit. That's about right there. Now we squash it down, and let's see what it looks like from the other side. There it is. Let's try it with the other one. We open this up so we can get in there. Now, we stick a finger in there to sort of pop it up, and then we're going to squash it down so that this lines up with the edge. Let's see how that looks. That one looks even better, so let's go back. Let's make sure this one squashes down right to the edge. I don't know if you saw, there's a little gap here. Let's squash that down right to the edge. There we go. All right, his hair is going to be a little lopsided here. We don't want that, so now we're going to fudge it by folding this back like that. There we go. Let's color this in. Color in these sides here. Okay. Now we're going to fold these corners up here down. That and like that. Okay, looks like you could use a little touch up here at the top. Okay. All right, there he is. Now, here's a little trick that some of the super folders have been doing, and it works great. Like I said in another video, I can't remember if I came up with this or if somebody else did, but it really works great. You're going to take a pair of scissors. This will make it kirigami. It's kirigami once you start cutting. And you're going to get that blade in there under that, and you're just going to cut through his shirt there a little bit. And this is what's going to give it a neckline. Gonna now fold these pieces under like that and like that. That's going to give him that neckline that he had, and then we're ready to decorate. Let's just give him a belt, a couple utility items on there like that, and we're going to give him a real simple face. Really hard to draw a perfect Mark Hamill, so I like to keep him pretty simple. Well, simple, but not too lopsided. Well, I made these eyes too big. He's getting to look like a Funko or something. All right, but anyway, there we go. There's our guy. Now we're going to give him a lightsaber. I bet you can figure out how to make the lightsaber yourself. It's pretty much like a very skinny version of Luke Skywalker or one of these puppets. It's just a piece of paper, a long skinny piece of paper. You fold it once, twice, then fold it closed like this. It's got a little piece of tape on it there. That's going to go like that. And now we're ready to go. Let's see. The one thing we haven't done is we haven't done our tuck in here. So we're going to open this up, peel up this flap, tuck the other side into that. That's what's going to lock it together like a finger puppet. And actually, we need to do the same thing for this little lightsaber here, if we don't want that to flap open either. All right. There we go. Both of these are now tucked in, so when we flip it over, we are ready for action. We can put this on our finger, and Luke Skywalker can go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters now. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed learning how to fold Luke. Luke, I'd like to apologize to you for not making you a long time ago. There's somebody here. I've got my origami box here. I've got somebody who'd like to talk to you. It's Origami Yoda. He's going to train you, Luke. He'll teach you all kinds of good stuff. And he has an important message, which is, may the Force be with you always. Thanks a lot, everybody. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make Luke Skyfolder. Check out my other videos and come visit me on origamiyoda.com.